In The Lord of the Rings, Frodo travels very far to try to sell his ring to the Dark Lord Sauron. He gets held up in traffic, and after much delay, he finally arrives, but accidentally drops his ring into a volcano. This is the true, untold story of The Lord of the Rings. Do you at times feel like Frodo? Are you fed up of delivering your goodies to princes and princesses, elves and dwarves who live in provinces far, far away? If you relate to poor Frodo, then focus instead on selling to people closest to you. Now, imagine if Frodo had managed to sell his ring to his neighbor. He would have never had to leave the Shire, and he can continue to enjoy many idyllic afternoons sipping tea without having to battle ogres. Have you ever dated someone who lived really far away? It's harder, isn't it? It costs more to travel around, it takes more time, and you see each other less than if your partner lived right next door. Gosh, if your partner lived right next door, you guys would see each other so often. You would hold hands so often. You would have gone on dates so often. You would have... Okay, so you guys get the point. Near is good. Okay, sure. If you're selling earrings, they're light, they're small, it's cheap to... it costs almost nothing to mail out. Then this video is not for you. Instead, this video is for the small home-based businesses, the small potatoes who sell things that go bad, perishables like food or groceries, or delicious apple pies. I'll be right back. Okay, where was I? Yes, when you're selling perishables, cakes, curry, cronuts, creme brulee, chapati or char kway teow. Now, distance is a big factor. The nearer your customers are, the easier and cheaper it is to sell to them. Imagine this. You're trying to start a small home-based home cooking business. Imagine being able to sell your delicious home-cooked meals to 20 families in your condo. And because they lead such busy, hectic, pants-on-fire lifestyles, these 20 families want to buy your meals every night for dinner. So without ever needing to drive out of your condo, you already have a 10,000 ringgit a month business servicing these 20 families who are your neighbors. You don't have to pay a delivery fee because, well, you either deliver it by hand or they come to your apartment to collect their food. There's no packaging cost either because all the food containers you use can be reused every day, and they can also be supplied by your customers. Mother Nature will love you while you make the world a better, more delicious place for your neighbors. So, near is good. The nearer your customers are, the cheaper it is for you to sell to them. And because you're all neighbors, it's so much easier to avoid using single-use plastics. If only you could sell to the people closest to you. But what can you do behind the obvious old-school ways, such as handing out flyers? Here are the 5 ways you can sell to your neighbors. Number 1, help your neighbors. Join neighborhood cleanups, volunteer your time, contribute in neighborhood watches or meetings. It's COVID time now, so you might need to socially distance. But even when you have to socially distance yourself, you can still do things to contribute to your neighbor's well-being. Do this to serve, of course, not to sell. No, really, do this because you really care for your neighbors and your neighborhood. Whenever you meet a new neighbor, something interesting happens. They'll ask you what to do, and that's when you can whip out your business card or tell them what you do and exchange numbers. And your neighbor who has an amazing impression of you because of your contribution to the community might end up buying your meals. Or she might end up telling her friends about you. 5 ways you can sell to your neighbors. Number 2, you can add your home-based business on Google Maps so that when people search for food, cake, or dessert, your business can show up as an option. Number 3, join group buying groups around you. I'm part of an active group buying group, and it's amazing what we can buy. Everything from home-cooked meals to cookies to exotic Italian street food to deals on seasonal fruits and vegetables. If you're unfamiliar with group buying groups, these are groups of people who usually live near each other, neighbors, who get together so that they can buy things together to save time or money. They're common in housing and residential communities. To get to know the groups around you, do number 1, right? Help your neighbors. Get to know your neighbors, then ask them about group buying groups, and if you can be added to them. And before long, you'll be part of some of these group buying groups. But before you post anything into these groups, get permission from the administrators before actually posting things, because different groups have different rules, and it's important, as a groupie, to be respectful. Once you have permission, post away and watch as your neighbors salivate over your gorgeous curry, chicken, and chao kway teow pictures and mouth-watering descriptions. If you want to watch a video about how to write mouth-watering descriptions, you can click on the video link I'll put somewhere up around here or in the video description below. Number 4, you can run location-based ads on Facebook. On Facebook, you can create ads for people who live or work 1 mile or 1.6 kilometers around you. Sure, 1.6 kilometers isn't exactly neighbor, but 1.6 kilometers is near enough for a brisk walk or a very short drive, so that your cost for delivering is minimal anyway. In this video, I won't cover how to do Facebook ads, but I'll be sure to make one of these videos for you in the future. So if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel or follow us on Instagram at Rise of the Small Potato. And of course, number 5, you could list on Small Potato, a neighbor help neighbor platform where neighbors buy, sell, and rent from one another. Building a business around helping your neighbors is one of the best ways to run a small home-based business. You build the neighborly spirit, you take an active part in the community, while you make good money and care for your family. Till the next episode of Rise of the Small Potato, take care of others and take care of yourself. Bye now.